Hey, hey, hey. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all. It seems like forever.
I know. We missed y'all. Hope y'all missed us. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
What?
Hey, Whit.
Hi, you guys.
Hey.
Well, it's your girl, Latoria G.
And I am Miss Caprice. And Taren Symone is out today. Taren, we miss you, girl.
Miss you, Taren.
Get them coins, girl. Get the bag. But what are we back like?
Back like cook crack. Whip it, whip it, whip it. You know what? We play too much. Y'all.
Entirely too much.
Y'all missed y'all.
So, how was your holiday?
It was good. I'm so glad they over with. But
Really?
I mean, I still have my kids' birthdays, so it's like, yeah.
Happy birthday, baby!
I know.
Happy birthday!
My third daughter, Luna, she turned 4 yesterday.
Happy birthday, Luna!
Yeah, Luna. And then my daughter, my oldest, Madison, she will be 17 tomorrow, girl.
Happy birthday,
Ooh,
Madison!
she almost
We'll
out
tell
this
you again
house.
tomorrow too.
I can't wait.
Don't stun your mama. She gonna cry. She gonna cry.
I ain't gonna cry.
She gonna
I'm gonna
cry.
cry for joy when you get out my
She
house.
gonna cry.
You don't understand. Teenagers, girl, Lord.
She will be in. Oh, and my baby. He'll be one on Thursday.
No, he won't really. Oh, he a little Capricorn.
Yes, he is.
Lord,
Oh, and I celebrate a wedding anniversary on Wednesday.
hey, see, that's how you do it. Shotgun wedding. Shotgun wedding.
Boom, boom.
Good, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
good, girl.
Thank you,
Every
thank you,
year it's a blessing to make it through every year.
Hello, 'cause baby, I think I got divorced about 5 times.
Girl,
already.
that ain't gonna be your last time getting divorced in your head, so keep it going. Girl. Whew, it's hard.
But yes, oh my God, what? It's so much to cover. It's
Oh.
so much to cover.
I know. Just going through the stories, I'm like, I don't even
Baby,
talking about this.
welcome back to the ghetto.
I know.
Okay.
The real husbands and housewives of the US of A.
Woo,
Been
the
acting up, y'all.
ghetto.
Ooh,
The
but
ghetto
yeah.
is back. But let me see. What are we talking today? We are talking Dr. Dre. We are talking Nicki Minaj. We are talking the baby. We are talking Hattie McDaniel.
Who is Hattie McDaniel?
Girl.
Why do I know Hattie McDaniel?
Oh, Mammy from Gone with the Wind, honey.
I ain't never watched Gone with the
On the
Wind.
winner.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
I never
Win
watched
an
Gone with
Oscar?
the Wind.
I mean, I never did either, but come on now. We got to know who Hattie
really?
McDaniel is.
I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I guess now I gotta look into. Is she
Yes,
still
ma'am.
alive?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Hattie is gone to glory long time ago.
Okay, we got some
Long-
deceased news.
Yes, but we're going to talk Grammys. And of course, what are you talking about?
Girl, in the second half, I got the politics, so y'all have to be around for that. But that's gonna take, that takes a whole moment. So that won't be until the second half. But
Yes.
I got billionaires going missing. I got Bitcoin for the investors. I got some. Get your coins up. So coins up in politics.
Where the money
That's what I got for
reside?
you.
Where the money reside?
Where the money reside? Hey.
Okay. So, yes, y'all, keep it locked. We'll be back next Now Weekends on IBNX Radio, ATL's Next 100.
That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a tessie? Fresh blowout, skin on town, when she ready. Bitch, you look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my motherfucking friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the G, let my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a bitch get finicky, she gon' bring the energy. I hit a phone with a T like, bitch, guess what? All the rich ass boys wanna fuck on us. I just ass sitting up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back bustin' bands every time we link up.
That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
Now my best friend, if you need a freak, I ain't dumb but motherfucker, she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that bitch nowhere. She off her fish, I said, don't go there. Bitch, break her back, she protect and attack. Get that strap, let them buckle, foot on neck, give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main bitch, she my day one. On my way, bitch, let you get drunk and celebrate. Cause we the baddest in the club, that's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. Hot. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Fuck it up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you motherfucking glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think our booty growing. Fuck it up.
What's poppin', family? It's your homegirl, Taren Symone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's your girl, Latoria G. You are here with the Next Now Weekend Edition, of course, on IBNX Radio. And if you are not listening to us on YouTube, make sure you check us out on YouTube. Check us out online, IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
ATL's Next 100.
ATL's Next 100, where it's at. Make sure you're checking us out, listen to us, or else, look at us on Facebook if y'all want to see our pretty faces.
Hello.
We are also on Facebook, so check us out, y'all. And, you can hit me up at official Latoria Gonzalez to see what I be doing during the week, which is nothing, but y'all can look at me anyway. Anyway, first, in a little bit of sad news. Do you guys know who Eric Jerome Dickey is?
Girl, yes.
Oh my God, my heart was so broken. Yes, he passed away. So the best-selling novelist Eric Jerome Dickey died on the 3rd. He was 59 years old. He died from cancer. Yeah. But I don't know if you guys are not familiar with some of the books he wrote. Obviously, me and Caprice are. But like Sleeping with Strangers, Milk in My Coffee, Sister, Lovers and Friends, Chasing Destiny, all those books. Like, I just remember, like, it just took me back to being young and reading those books.
Reading stuff we ain't had no business reading.
Oh my God. I think my favorite one was Sleeping with Strangers. I never even got to read the sequel, but I remember Sleeping with Strangers. I remember sitting there. And I did not leave my couch for the whole day because I had to finish that book in a day. And it was so good. So he will definitely be missed. He definitely inspired my love for
African American novels.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But, R.I.P. to him. His legacy will live on through his words.
Yes, Lord.
Anyway, do y'all watch Caillou?
Caillou be whining. I had to stop my daughter from, because all he do is whine.
He do whine.
Oh my God.
I'm not the biggest fan of Caillou. He looks weird anyway to me, and I thought that he had cancer because Caillou don't have no hair. So,
what?
So it was rumor. All the kids. It was like rumor. All the kids would be like, Caillou got cancer because he don't have hair. But Caillou does not have cancer. They say he just got no hair. He's just bald. Okay. But anyway, he was not my favorite. But his program is ending after 20 years. So PBS announced that Caillou is ending after 20 years. So they said they're saying farewell. And they said, if your kids are sad, tell them, remember that goodbye. It doesn't mean goodbye. It just means that something new is coming. And if you check out PBS.com, they also felt the need to give you tips on like how to console your kids.
Okay.
I don't think any kids are like, they dead serious. But for 20 years, I'm sure they can watch reruns for their whole entire life. He'd be all right. I didn't even know it was still running. I thought they were just running reruns.
20 years old, right?
Caillou as old as me.
He is. Caillou. Okay, Caillou.
I mean, go ahead, Caillou.
Why is so?
I guess so. Well, have y'all heard about the Soho Karen?
Girl. Enough, Gail. Enough.
Oh, you saw that?
Baby.
Yes. So if y'all didn't see the interview yesterday, Soho Karen. Her name looks like Maya, but they pronounce it Mia Ponsetto. She's from California, but she was visiting in Soho, New York. I guess the Soho area. I haven't been to Soho, but she was in the Soho area at the Arlo Hotel, and I guess apparently she lost her phone or she couldn't find it, and she had a BF. Have y'all seen White Chicks? You ain't seen? Yeah. I shouldn't even ask you. Taren, where you at? Where you at, Taren? Cause, but anyway, you know, a BF when they be like, I'm about to have a BF, a bitch fit, you know.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like best friend, but
no. But anyway, she had a BF and she decided to take it out on a black teenager, and Kean Harold Jr. and his father, they were at the Arlo Hotel, and she decided that she was going to accuse him, who she does not know, had not seen, of stealing her phone, because apparently a black teenager walking with an iPhone had to be hers. And I guess she, you know, kind of did a linebacker charge at him and attacked him. And his daddy got with her. So I guess, you know, he was protecting
Daddy
his
didn't
kid.
do enough, because baby, I would have slung that heifer from one end of the hotel
was his mom there? I didn't watch the video.
She wasn't down there at the scene.
She wasn't at the scene.
Because if I was, I understand his dad not taking it too far because he is a man, but he got her off and he, you know, slammed her. He jerked up a little bit. But like I said, had a mama been there,
baby,
had somebody hit my kid,
one end to the other,
Mia wouldn't have, like
a little rag doll.
Your tone would have been different because you ain't get, because if he, because and
you can't even get that close to my child.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
And for one, yelling at my kid probably would have got you like
talking to my child.
I would have been like, hey, you know what? I would have gave you a warning. Hey, watch your tone, back up, and then after that, you know, Whit by says, you know how Taurus is. We'll give you a warning. We'll give you a warning, and then we might even give you 2 warnings. We give you a warning, and then you violate second time, but by the third time, it's over with. Like it's not going. It ain't gonna happen.
It's amazing to even get that far, like to a second warning. You know,
1, ma'am, talk to me. Do not talk to my child.
She's a hot mess.
Talk to me. And then she was like, let me see. He got the case on it. Girl, we done told you, I'm not finna explain nothing to you. Let's start there, okay?
And what she could have done was, she could have played it off real smooth. Hey, I lost my phone. Can I see your phone and you find my iPhone? She could have played it off real smooth. And you could have found out if that was your phone, and you could have found your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah. But she wanted to be a buffoon and go crazy.
Did she not have Find My iPhone on her iPhone?
The man told her that. The dad said, Find My iPhone. I did. That's my phone. That's my phone. Girl.
And then in that case, what you call the police. Why do you think that you are the authority? Like if somebody does steal your phone and you know who it is, then your next step is, I saw him. He stole my phone. I'm about to make a police report. And that's what you say. You don't have the right to be the police. That's not your position. So even if somebody, you know, if you do suspect they took your phone, if you suspect it, it doesn't matter. You're not the police. You can't, unless you've seen them take your phone from you. You can't go.
I would have just called the police. Like,
I would just call the police.
I would have been like, I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
At that point, if you really think I got your phone, let's call the police.
But I don't know, because if you black, you don't never. I wouldn't want to be like, let's call the police, because you know no telling what the police will pull up with.
Would have done. But
I get it, but sometimes like. I mean, I guess just to prove a point, like, if you finna say, okay, I call the police, most times people are like, well, is this my phone?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I just don't even know what I would have. I'd have been infuriated though.
But the hotel people, they even admitted that they did not do enough to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, they want to admit once it went viral, and then people are looking at them like, why did you let this happen? Because security should have stepped in.
Yes, and then this heifer had the nerve to say that she called CNN after the fact to say that she was attacked.
Yeah, I watched. Did y'all watch the Gayle King? You said
enough,
you did.
Gayle.
The Gayle King had an interview. I saw a little clip. I didn't see I don't know if they even released the full interview, but they showed a clip. She came with a daddy hat on, y'all. She had this black hat with daddy on white and white words, and I think it was her attorney sitting next to her. I thought it was her mom, but I guess it was her attorney. And Gayle said the attorney was trying to, kind of tap her, because the girl, it seemed like initially they were putting this out for her to kind of save face and apologize, but she was not apologizing. Trump gives a better apology than this girl. Like, baby, I'm dead serious.
She said, I'm a 22-year-old girl.
She said, girl, you're a woman.
You're a woman.
Said, how is a 22-year-old girl asking a guy? She didn't say a 14.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. Cause
she trying to like.
Yeah, make it seem like it was a guy and she was attacked by some guy. This was a 14-year-old child. This was somebody's child.
Yes.
And you are 22. You're not a 22-year-old girl. You a grown woman. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, they, after the interview, the NYPD flew out. They got flued out to California. They got flued out to California, and they went and got her. I think a couple days, after Gail had released that later that day, they end up going to pick her up. So she is in jail with no bail, waiting for extradition, no bail, because she evaded the police. She was like, this girl is so feeling herself that she did not stop.
She was a DUI charge.
They had to pull her out the car. The police said they had to pull her out the car.
Oh well.
She wouldn't stop. They said she was borderline violent.
They should have drugged her.
Yeah. So she has no bail and she's awaiting extradition. So she'll be in jail where she needs to be. Like, you can't go hitting black kids and then, like, what makes you think you have the right? And
you
then
can't hit no kids.
She got away with a lot of stuff.
She did.
She's a brat.
Yeah,
you can tell she's a brat.
She has gotten away with a lot of stuff.
And you ain't even that cute, Mia. Like, you seen her, like, girl, your mugshot was hit, girl.
Yes.
Attorney's probably trash too. Because why would you let that girl come up there looking like
She should have.
Why would you let her talk like that?
Gail said that she did tell her to take the hat off, but the girl wouldn't. The attorney should have just said, we're not gonna do it. She should have just said, we're not going to do it. She should have said, we're not going to do this interview. I'm just going to come up and do the interview. I'm going to do the interview for you. But yeah, obviously her attorney was not on her side. So that sucks. But anywho. So in $1 billion news, Jack Ma, I don't know if you're familiar with Jack Ma, but he is the founder of Alibaba. Have you ever got anything from Alibaba?
No.
Well, people always buy like they hair extensions, all that on Alibaba, because you can get stuff for the low and you get it sent from China.
AliExpress?
Huh?
Is this like AliExpress?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like AliExpress, Alibaba. So he is the owner of that. Yeah, I've used it a few times. For the most part, it's been all right. But sometimes if you get the wrong Chinese vendor, girl, somebody stole my money.
It's just for hair?
Time. It's for anything.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
You get connected. It's like connected straight to the manufacturers in China. So if you have a business over here, you want to start selling hair extensions. If you can find you a good manufacturer over there, they'll send it to you for the low. But you just have to buy in certain quantities. That's why it makes it hard. I mean, so it just makes it hard if you're not going in to buy certain quantities. Anyway, this billionaire, he's been missing for the past few months. And yeah, exactly. And he spoke out against the government. So usually anybody who speaks out against the Chinese government eventually goes missing. So Jack Ma, he's the owner of Alibaba, and he missed some regular scheduled TV appearances. So that's when people started getting like, we hadn't seen him, and he's usually a pretty vocal person. And then when he missed his scheduled TV appearances, it's his friends or, people close to him are kind of like, okay, where is he at? They said apparently in Shanghai he was at a conference and he spoke out against like banking regulations, and he called China out for being like out of the loop, they're out of touch, and he said, there's a whole revolution coming and they gonna have to change. Well, they obviously didn't like that. He had an IPO schedule. I guess he was making a Alipay, which is like a payment system, and he was going to be really powerful because it's like if you already got AliExpress, like so many people in the world are doing business with you, and then you have your own payment platform. It's like it was too much power for them. But apparently he's missing. Some friends think he's just laying low, trying to stay alive, and some people are wondering if he is alive. So that's billionaire news. So Jack Ma, hopefully you all right. It's hard to be a billionaire in China, I guess. And speaking of billionaires, did y'all hear that Elon Musk is now come through? Elon, we're
number one.
When people was getting these mins, I'm sorry, baby. I love you, baby, but where was I at?
Girl, I'm asking the same thing.
Girlfriend, like 20.
Huh?
He has, he's married to this pop singer Grimes. She's Canadian. She lives in Canada, but they have that baby with that name that I have no idea what it is.
XYZ123, something like that.
It's okay.
I'm like, that's the baby name for real.
It's crazy. I don't know. That's his name.
Gotcha.
He must be a future baby, but they got the future baby got the name. But he has a few ex-wives too, so he has a few baby mamas out here. So he can afford it though. Go ahead, Elon.
Child, I'll be a baby mama.
Like, I know he got Tesla, but like
he's in tech. I guess he's in tech. So his mom was actually a supermodel. His mom but she was super smart too. So she's a supermodel, but she was actually very smart. Okay. And she became I think she was also a scientist, so she became a nutritionist, and she started like after she got done modeling, she started doing like nutrition things.
Amazing that somebody can beat Jeff Bezos, like it's like.
But he's number 2. Jeff said I ain't worried.
He beat him by $10 billion. But you know why somebody beat Jeff Bezos? Because he got with that dang Lauren Sanchez.
Oh.
You leave your day ones, and you try to. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Elon Musk, he has a few girls, but he never had like a day one.
Right.
Mackenzie Bezos built that company.
Yeah.
She built that company with you, and then you left her for this.
He left. I thought it was amicable.
I mean, he was having an affair with her for years. So I mean, I guess Mackenzie said it was amicable, but what you gonna do when your husband? Yeah, with that Lauren Sanchez. But you know, she left it amicably. But you know, I'm sure she was hurt trying to save face.
Let me get this coin.
But
she
you know,
said,
yeah,
you
know how it is. You know, she trying to work it out, and he keep on cheating with this Lauren Sanchez, this old Fox News journalist, and that wasn't her first time.
Really
cheating. Lauren Sanchez was married to somebody else too, and she got divorced right when they got together. And girl, the tea on this, like this don't even sound good. Like you know when stuff starts, like, it sounds not good. It sounds like your future is gonna start going in another direction.
You got money like that, just stop cheating. Like,
For real.
Just stay with your day one. Like
you can't cheat when you got money like that.
You can't.
I mean, but he got with that Lauren, and that's where his money been going. I mean, but he's still doing pretty good because he lost a lot in the divorce.
Yeah.
But she didn't even want that much. I like Mackenzie. She's so solid. Like she
donated to like
$4 billion last
year.
She pledged to give up 90% of her money that she won in the divorce.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She was like,
she donated.
You know, when it's close to $1 billion, it's like what she was like. What do I need this money for? She was like, I like her, and I'm like, you left her for.
And then she probably still got all the like assets.
Yeah,
so
she's not worried about it. She's charitable. She's a good person. But either way, anyway, count your days, Jeff Bezos, because my Amazon packages did not come in time. For my baby's birthday yesterday. I was so mad about that. Count your days. I'm going to let you know that right now. She got to get her presents today. But anyway, I'm sure it's time for a music break. Y'all, keep it locked. Next Now Weekend, ATL's Next 100. We'll be back with some Giving You the Business. Enjoy this music, y'all.
I like this song.
She only hit it on Taren better. Say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. I've been gifted with a song in the middle. It's intoxicating. It way on you hit it like the alcohol. We can do like anything you want. I'm a million, letters in the lady. I just wanna pleasure. Check my catalog. In this life, I come across fans and hoes. And I like to give my fans a rose. Curse of the talented. Everywhere I go, they wanna change clothes and pose. But my wife be in my dreams, bruh. No, I couldn't see it. I saw a silhouette. I can make a way. But when I wake up alone, I just break out my phone. Thinking I can make this many songs about a lady when I haven't been her, but she only hit it on Taren better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. I've been gifted with a song in the middle. It's intoxicating. It way on you hit it like the alcohol. We can do like anything you want. I'm a million, letters in my lady. I just wanna pleasure. Check my catalog.
I can make this many songs about a lady
reckless, I'd get too jealous. Could you be from the east or overseas? I learned my lesson, I'm way too western. Could you be my favorite ethnicity? I'm just undressing all of these sections of my thinking too hard, but I really wanna live. I can write this many songs for the lady, yeah, I independent, but she on me heavy. I'm a Sarah better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song in the middle. It's intoxicating, get way on your head like the alcohol. We can do like anything you want. I'm a maiden, better to my lady. I just wanna place you, check my catalog.
Alex.
And Andreetta.
Next news.
We have
Sports.
Local news.
And your inspiration.
traffic and more. Weekdays, 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, here on ATL's Next 100 and Next 105 on the IBNX Radio Network.
We had a way and never tell. You said that was no forever. Let's not love only one. I need you to see you got that power for me. Everything I hold dear is right in those eyes. Got that power for me. The only one I know, the only one on my mind. Got that power.
That pussy got some power in it. Super soaker, need a towel for it. Dripping on me like a shower. You know it back and not your back when you do it. Me busting back to back to back when you do it. I be running back to get it back when I'm through. Let a broken bag, back to back, got the black and the white and the blue. That little pussy doing something to me. Oh, that little pussy feel good to me. Know what you got, girl, you got a lot. Skew from the back and I just wanna watch. Climb up on top and ride me like a bike. You got that power. Trying to beat it for hours. If it's yours, it's mine, it's ours. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. Ain't screaming, come over, jump on. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. You riding and dick like you on. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. You know how to make me go crazy. You know that pussy got power, baby. Making me wanna come tear it up.
We had a way and never tell. You said that was no forever. Let's not love only one. I need you to see you got that power for me. Everything I hold dear is right in those eyes. Got that power for me. The only one I know, the only one on my mind. Got that power.
Bitch, I gang, I be putting her hands all the way behind her back. I be diving when I be diving, she be dick. When you finish coming all over my stomach, and babe, could you please stand up? I need your left hand for the grip on my hand, could you please put your free hand up? When you finish coming all over my stomach, and babe, could you please stand up? I need your left hand for the grip on my hand, could you please put your free hand up? Your motion myself, my grip on your pelvis, you know I know we ain't up. Don't need no audience, we had an argument, this is how we made up. You got that pop inside of your body, the faces you making, I love how you shaking, you pointing your toes when I tell you to take it, that dick in your stomach, I don't do no faking, you know I'm a gangster. Watch out, I'm a kiss on your waist, it ain't no interrupting our session. I go in the matrix, hold up, I slow up the pace, then I apply the pressure. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. Ain't screaming, come over, jump on. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. You riding and dick like you on. You know what I like, you know how to make me wanna want. You know how to make me go crazy. You know that pussy got power, baby. Making me wanna come tear it up.
You got that power for me. Everything I hold dear is right in those eyes. Got that power for me.
What's poppin', family? It's your homegirl, Taren, Symone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
All right, welcome back, good people, to Next Now Weekend Edition. I am your girl, Miss Caprice, and I have some business for you. Let's talk Grammys. So, the Grammys are postponing the awards until March due to COVID-19. I'm like, who cares?
Who cares? But is it gonna change by March? Like, what's gonna change from now to March?
Because that was my thing. I'm like, okay, y'all postponing the ceremony from, I think it usually happens like around the end of January or the beginning of February, and now they're going to postpone it to March because of COVID. But I'm like, just do like the rest of the shows. I mean, the rest of the award shows have the ceremony, basically. Instead of inviting just invite the people that were actually nominated. And there's enough room to space them out, or just simply mail them their Grammy. Like, ship the Grammy to them. Yeah. You know, just have someone, or do virtual. Like, remember how BET, they did the virtual, just do it virtually.
As you should, yes, I agree.
So I don't understand what's the point of pushing it back, do virtual performances, this, that, and the other. So I'm just like, okay, so if you're interested in the Grammys and you thought you were going to watch the Grammys, now you have to wait until March. I don't understand.
Nobody about the Grammys at this point.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because they never gave Beyonce Album of the Year, so I've been done ever since then.
Here she go.
You see, Adele gave her away.
Yeah, because Adele was like, "What do Beyonce have to do to get Album of the Year?" Because she should have got it that year, and they know dang well she should have got it for Lemonade. Ain't nothing been made like Lemonade since Thriller. Y'all need to quit playing.
Oh, not since Thriller, child, but okay.
Y'all know I'm for real. Y'all.
So today is January 9th, 2021. And guess what y'all thought y'all were finna watch today?
What was we about to watch?
Y'all thought y'all were going to watch the Keisha Cole and Ashanti versus battle.
I was never thinking about it.
I wasn't either. But guess what? Some people were like, yee. And guess what? No, you still will not watch it today. Why?
It's never happening, y'all. It's postponed indefinitely.
It's postponed because of COVID. So they're like, They got it to a point where they got everybody like in the same room, so that's what they wanted to happen. But now that the numbers have spiked back up, they're like, now we have to figure out a way to go back to doing this, where one artist is in one place, another artist is in another place. So
I mean, isn't it enough space?
Girl, I don't know. Wasn't nobody stunned Keisha Cole. I mean, some people were.
Somebody's scared to fight.
But you will not be watching Keisha Cole and Ashanti tonight. However, Bun B from UGK said that it's going to be a battle. He's interested in doing a versus battle with MJG. So I'm like, now this I will definitely watch.
Okay, go ahead.
Because yes, come on, South to represent. Okay. Now do y'all listen to UGK or
every once in a while? I'm a Midwest girl, so it's sometimes.
Whitney over there like, nah, I don't even know who I would like, cause I can hear what it sound like.
You know what?
What it look like.
We know who ready.
Hey. But I don't know when that one coming out, but I'll be ready for it.
Okay.
Congratulations are in order for Fantasia. So Fantasia has, she announced last year that her and her husband were expecting. It's the girl. Aww. So she's having a girl. Congratulations to Fantasia.
That's good.
And her husband on that. Child, the baby. So the baby reportedly got arrested for carrying a loaded firearm. It sounds like while out in LA, he was shopping on Rodeo.
Okay.
At the what's the name of that store? Montclair.
That sounds so prestige.
Right. He was in the Montclair store when someone called the authorities and said that they saw weapons. Not that they were carrying weapons. Mm-hmm. Not that they were like, oh, I'm finna set it off here.
Now, who called the authorities on the baby? They be lying. I don't.
Karen and Ken.
Maybe.
But yeah, so they were like, we saw the weapons. Him and his. So when they were getting in the car, they let the baby and his crew shop and spend their money in the Montclair store. But apparently when they were entering their vehicles, police pulled. They're like, hold up. We heard y'all got some weapons. So upon the search of the car, they found the loaded gun, and the baby was taken to jail. Baby, you'll get out.
Now, is it illegal to carry in California?
I don't know if it's illegal. I don't know if I don't know if he's supposed to have one or not. I don't know the logistics behind it.
I don't understand why rappers don't have a licensed security. So even if you did want to have a piece, at least you got somebody you can pass it to. Because I completely understand why you got a piece. I understand why you have one, because these days you don't want to be a rapper out here slipping without one, because
that's what happened with Pop Smoke. Do you know that they said he did not have security?
But he was at his house when he got caught.
Yeah, he was at
his house.
But he was at an Airbnb.
Okay, so what it was he was there by himself, I guess, but he posted something.
He kept posting
his
stuff.
Location.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like some mail he got, and then I guess people crazy.
They are crazy. I'm like, baby, keep your stuff on top.
Why people think everybody got the money at their house anyway?
Exactly.
Why you just can't go to work, get a job? I mean, I know it's hard right now, so I ain't gonna say that. But it's just like, why you got to rob people?
I don't even think, and then kill them at that. It wasn't even about rob. People just I think they just have a fantasy with killing rappers these days.
They do.
Because it used to just be robbing. Because y'all didn't have to kill the man. You just rob somebody and go. But y'all had to literally kill him. You probably wouldn't be in jail if you robbed him. He'd have just, he'd have been mad, but you wouldn't be in jail. But they caught you because now you got a murder charge. Yeah. And now they about to find you. It used to be a day when you rob people and might shoot him in the foot and go home. I don't understand.
I just cannot. So, did y'all ever watch Being Mary Jane?
I never did.
I watched the first 2, 3 seasons.
Right. So
I heard it was good.
It was. I don't know the girl. She played. She was the larger girl. She used to play. Yeah, Raven.
Oh yeah, Raven
Goodwin. Yeah, so she played in the Clark Sisters movie. She played Denise, the Castaway Clark sister. Like she played on Good Luck Charlie. Hey, Disney Channel.
I love Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, she was.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Is she the mom on there? That was my favorite character. Oh. Is she still one after all this? When?
Okay, look and see. But back to Raven. So Raven is going to be playing the iconic, the historic Hattie McDaniel. For anyone who does not know who Hattie McDaniel is.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Hattie McDaniel is the first African American woman to win an Oscar. She won the Oscar for her supporting actress.
Okay, because I would have said Dorothy Dandridge.
For Gone with the Wind. But, however, she was not allowed she was not allowed because that was back in the 50s or whatever.
Stop watching the Oscars.
She wasn't allowed to sit with her peers to accept her Oscar. So the movie will be called Behind the Smile. And I actually cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah.
But Hattie McDaniel, just for anybody, she died in 1952.
Okay.
At the age of 57 from breast cancer. Ladies, get those boobies checked, y'all.
I know. I need to start going to get my mammograms. Yeah.
So, and it's just gonna come. I think this movie is gonna be good. I don't really watch movies and stuff, but I like to watch a good biopic. And I would definitely watch this one because it was just what were they saying? It was just they were saying that Hattie McDaniel, she had good, people were rooting for her back in the 30s because Gone with the Wind, I didn't even know. It was 1939. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they were she had some haters as well. It was ma'am, you are the Hattie McDaniel. Why do you keep playing these mammy roles? Why do you keep playing these
what else
slave
was she
roles
get at that time?
But they were saying, hey, set the standard. You know what I'm saying? Play something else. How they said, Lena Horne said that her daddy told her, you're not going to play anybody's mammy. you're not going to play a slave.
The thing with Lena Horne is that, for one, she was light skinned. So
True.
people got to remember that.
True.
They try to say colorism
True.
isn't a thing, but it
is.
Now it's becoming, it's
Right.
it's becoming better. But back then, no, it was a thing. And she
Yeah.
was cute.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Hattie McDaniels, and no disrespect, but she wasn't Lena Horne.
I mean, she was not. She definitely was no Lena
She's still
Horne.
beautiful in her own way, but
right.
Lena Horne had more of the the European beauty that they
looked for back in the day. But child, I don't know.
But she opened the door for Lena Horne.
She did.
You have to understand that it's a time and a place for everything. She didn't have that opportunity, but she had to get the opportunities that she could to open that door.
She did. So shout out to Hattie. Shout out to Raven. I will be ready to watch Behind the Smile. So, Nicki Minaj, y'all. Nicki Minaj had to pay Tracy Chapman. Y'all remember Tracy Chapman? She
Yes, I love Tracy Chapman.
Me too, but baby, Nicki had to cop up. I mean, ain't no money to Nicki. $450,000.
Okay.
In a copyright infringement charge. So apparently, Nicki did a song with Naj that was not released. It was called Tracy sued Nicki for the use of the song Baby I Can Hold You, and it leaked on the 2018 track Sorry by Nicki Minaj and Nas. And Tracy was like, baby, you didn't have no right to use that. Like, you Nicki Minaj, but I am the Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
And what you are going to do, if you want to use something of mine, you're going to ask about it and let me say you can, but since you did not, run me my coins where the money resides.
Where the money resides.
So
it's just business, it ain't personal.
Right. So Tracy got them coins. Yeah. Come on, Tracy. Are y'all familiar with Kamaya? A rapper named Kamaya? I wasn't either, but she brought up an interesting fact. She brought up an interesting topic. I'm sorry. So she was like, stop forcing female rappers to unite. It's unrealistic. She was like, if I don't effing like you, I don't effing like you. She was like, we don't do this. You don't see men like coming together like, hey, Jay-Z, you and Nas, or you know what I'm saying, like, or squash the beat. Like, if dudes don't like each other, they just don't like each other, and it is what it is. But they're like, oh, women, it's not a lot of you, so you all should get together. And I completely agree with her. Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. And just because the industry it's not a lot of women in the industry does not mean that we have to get along. I mean, and that's in everyday life. If I don't like you, if my energy does not vibe with your energy, just let me be. I don't have to put you down. I don't have to, we don't have to be all over the blogs talking about each other and everything. But if my spirit just does not agree with yours, go about your business. You do you. Congratulations. I wish you the best. And let me do me and make my coins. But I don't feel that we should have to have a sisterhood, a kumbaya. I agree 100% with her.
My thing is, I agree with her, but I also think that a lot of times the rappers, they not liking each other and they don't even know each other. So it's like y'all just ain't liking each other because that they have made it a stigma that it can't be two female rappers getting along. Have you ever heard that? Like, I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it just made me think of that. My kids always say that if I say two people can't get along. Anyway, right. Y'all, I'm silly. But
I think the internet plays a part of it.
Yeah, but I think so. I think no, if you don't like somebody, you ain't gotta like somebody. But I think a lot of times they just like making female rappers beef because it always used to be like it only can be one female rapper. Like they only used to leave space for one. So now we're in a different space to where it don't have to be like that no more. We all can eat. Like, we all can rap. But no, if you don't like somebody, you ain't gotta like somebody. Two people who I honestly don't think vibe like that, but we never really know, even though we speculate. I know y'all say I say her name all the time, but I think Beyonce and Rihanna. I do not think they vibe like that. Because you never see them two, like...
But why would you have to see them together? Like, why would you have to?
Yeah, but I think, like, why can't y'all be like that? Like, you ain't gotta vibe with somebody, but why? It's always like, if they don't get along, it gotta be like... oh, well, this person that, or you got on the song with this and that person ain't do like that.
But in reality, think about it. The only person you ever see Beyonce with is Kelly and Michelle and her cousin.
And soon to be me, because me and Beyonce, you know,
Jesus, fix it. Okay, just fix it.
Oh, no, I don't think she had time for friends. Like, I think when you hear her talk, I really don't think she had time for friends. I think she went straight from being young to, she only had Kelly and Michelle, and then, you know, Farrah and them stabbed her in the back, so, you know. Well, I don't know who did.
Right. I think to say, did they really?
I don't think it was her. I think it was
daddy.
I think it was the daddy.
It was
and I can see Beyonce having I think she's has an independent, like, I work good independently, so I can see it being hard to maybe work with her if you're not okay with that.
Right.
But I think, you know, that's my cousin. I think she's a good person.
All right, cuz.
I know we related somewhere. Well, I'm about to pull my bloodline because I know I'm related to the Beyonces. Okay.
I cannot word. Jesus, help me, God, help me. But well, look, that's my business. We about to get into some Woo Child. We got to take up a Woo Child for Taren. We got some crazy stories. You got the first story?
Oh yeah, let me go ahead. Yeah, we gonna rap for Taren. Anyway.
Taren, we got you.
We got you, Taren. Have you heard about this naked fugitive that was rescued from the crocodile swamp?
No.
Okay, well, we about to get into that. This happened in Australia. Apparently, 2 fishermen had to rescue this naked fugitive. I guess he was hiding out in a branch in Australia, and he got a little lost there because the crocodiles came and got him. But his name was what's his name? Luke. I'm gonna leave it at that because his last name was Australian. But he was 40 and he was yelling for help, and he got stuck in a crab trap apparently in the dingy. You know, in Australia they call them the dingies.
What is that?
They're dingy. I don't know. I guess maybe a crab trap home. I don't know. The dingies in the muskrat. But anyway, they had to rescue this naked man. He was barely surviving. I guess he was eating snails. They said he had to use snails and to eat and use them for clothes. But you know, apparently he got rescued, and I guess he's going jail is better than the crocodile swamp. So, you know, shouts out to them. But that's some of the crazy stuff going on. Did you find anything, Caprice, you want to tell us?
Yes. So I wish I had a picture of little Hannah. Lord bless her heart.
What's Hannah doing?
No, child. I think I just gave the baby her name Hannah. I don't think her name Hannah, but
you know what?
Her name is Lila Grace.
Oh, Lila Grace.
Lila Grace. So apparently Lila has unruly hair, and she has not been. They have named this uncombable hair syndrome. She has not been able.
And she ain't black, huh?
No, she is not. She has not been able to brush her hair in 9 years.
Why not?
And child, but now Lila look like she only 5, so I don't know how she ain't been able to brush her hair
in 9 years.
Right.
I'm about to pull up this picture because I got uncombable hair syndrome.
Right, but baby, Lila is bleach blonde. She looks like she's about 4 or 5 years old, but she has uncombable hair syndrome, and they said would often leave her in tears. Well, child, welcome to being tender-headed and black.
Yeah, like what? They making up stuff.
Get on YouTube and look up the rock method.
Yeah,
girl. So, well, she is 9 years old. So apparently, she suffered with uncombable hair syndrome since she was 1, which creates uncontrollable frizz that can't be combed flat. Child, y'all white. Put some water on that thing.
It sounds like she got some African American. The African American came through the bloodline somewhere, and they don't know how to do her hair.
I'm noticing a lot of white people these days are buying black hair products, like Cantu, Shea Moisture. I never liked Shea Moisture.
Yeah,
I like Shea Moisture, but until I found out he sold it to the black man sold it. Sold out.
I'm seeing a lot of them buying black hair care products. So maybe what's her name? Leanna?
Lila. Child, Lila.
I'm looking at a picture of her
daughter.
Her hair ain't even that bad.
It's Lila Grace. Child, then I gave Lila the 3 ponytails, the one on the top, one in the middle, one on the back. Baby, let me tell y'all what y'all do real quick. Lila parents, if you listening, let me tell you why y'all got them ponytails stacked on top of each other, because now she like a little blonde porcupine. Take them things.
She need a silk press.
Just twist them and connect them one to the other. Remember how your mama would take that one ponytail on the top, twist it, get the one in the middle, connect it, just twist that thing down. Find y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all know some black people somewhere. Just find one and tell them.
A random salon, y'all.
I'm literally.
For real, or just braid that thing and put some beads on the end.
Girl, I'm literally looking at this girl. This child hair ain't even bad. They need to quit telling her that because I'm looking at her hair. Yeah, it looked like the ends are split. They don't know how to take care of it. She needs a trim.
But let me tell you what the doctor said. Why the doctor said he hasn't seen hair like this in 25 years.
See, and they doing, you know what, and they doing damage because you know what, she needs to go. Matter of fact, she gonna grow up and hang around black people. I already know she is.
She Lila gonna get her a good old silk press.
Yeah, she gonna find her home with black people, and then one day somebody gonna come and put a silk press to that hair,
baby, and they gonna feather that thing.
Her kids gonna be biracial. They
gonna walk around like Farrah Fawcett.
She ain't never seen hair like this. That baby, Lila Grace.
Lila, get it together.
They
baby.
dead wrong.
Your parents gonna get it together. They gonna get you a little. Lila finna get her a little what you call it? A lace front.
I'm about to call CPS because they need to quit telling that baby that.
Y'all know well. But
white people got it, baby. She gonna have baby edges.
But just look.
They've been doing it now.
Yeah. It's like super receding.
But the white people, they have been using black people hair stuff more, especially like the weaves. Like they used to talk about us. They get extensions more than we do now. They get wigs.
They've been getting them for years.
Nasty, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears. Like,
the little string, Yes.
Yeah, I can't infuse. I don't get it, but get a sew in. Quit playing.
For real. Well, baby, get Lila Grace a little just gonna get her little silk press, a little baby lace front, lay them little edges, gonna find you a little black girl somewhere on the outskirts, braid that thing and put some little beads on and let Lila Grace shake it.
She's a cute little girl.
Yeah,
I can't believe that. Like that's just whole thing.
But y'all, Taren, we tried, baby. We tried. But that's all we got right now. Y'all keep it locked. Second hour, baby. We got more news, more business. Y'all keep it locked. Next Now Weekends, ATL's Next 100. We'll be back.
Be back.
Finna get twisted with my friends. You ain't it. I know what you've been on, so I had to cut you off. Try to give you good love, but you grind me. Promise that you won't know where to find me. I swear I heard at the time, but it was timeless. Had to get all the bullshit behind me. You know, I put you first when you are the worst. Never deserve my love. Never revealed our trust. Cause you know my brain is real when I'm mad. When I'm mad, still thinking back to what we had. Tell me I'm at the crib looking sad. Life's good when you got your own bag. Calling my girls, we gonna fuck it up. So much. I could stay home in my feelings, but you know, good cake too sweet to be bitter. Pretty girl with a hustle is a winner. Gotta keep a big bag, I'm a spender. Staying focused on the queen in the mirror. Good cake too sweet to be bitter. No flaws on my neck chain glitter. Cropping all the lame rooms like the picture. That's why I can't be triggered by someone who don't know my worth.
She's never bitter. My only competition when I'm looking in the mirror. Rich, big tipper, he a real spender. Big baller, he play his position like a center. Run into a bitch like me, you gotta keep that. He love it when I climb on top, baby, let that seat back. When I get the bitch, he ain't tripping, he like relay. Ain't he know my worth, my ex couldn't see that. Let him hit the lotto, he a winner. Hit me up for dinner, and I got that wop, I hope he a good swimmer. Can't go big on me, I go bigger. Oh, independent bitch, I insecure,
good cake too sweet to be bitter. Pretty girl with a hustle is a winner. Gotta keep a big bag, I'm a spender. Staying focused on the girl in the mirror. Good cake too sweet to be bitter. No flaws on my neck chain glitter. Cropping all the lame rooms like the picture. That's why I can't be triggered by someone who don't know my worth. You wasn't worth my time. You gotta be more than fine. Good love make you miss the signs. Let it slide, but I can't let you in no more. Gotta relearn my worth. Recognize what won't work. Better not waste my time, cause you know my brain is still when I'm mad. When I'm mad, still thinking back to what we had. Tell me I'm at the crib looking sad. Life's good when you got your own bag. Calling my girls, we gonna fuck it up. Do a joke,
dog. Then I said, oh, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my nigga Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I was still and caught me a pick six. And it's no bitch and won't be the brick bitch. Never killed, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always snub, was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I floor if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from a war where I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let all my ass loose. Step in on next with my Timberland boots. I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in rules. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I ever stick, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I ever stick, bro. I remember chilling at one of my little kids. Worried about the food, about the ankles with the fixins. A nigga came through, he was all on some shit. Didn't know I was rolling, my hand was so gifted. Boy, how many times had to get him a mix quick? Couple knocks made him drop like he drunk and we lifted. Fought another nigga after I thought was some kinship. Throwing up both of our sets was ended the friendship. Get respect at the neck, my nigga get him back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands in my life, now they ended up flat now. Flat like a wing, let's see if he flat now. Had enough, it was tough when it lasted for 1 round. KD on the bench, equipped with the tray pound. Made him run, it was funny, was scared of the gun sound. Made him shit, she a bitch by the car, he would duck down. I ain't got no time for the fakes. The phonies, jabronis, the I saw the jakes. My homies, the only who come past the gate. I'm whacking the weeds, cutting heads off of snakes. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off of your plate. I won't eat, I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping, it's all up for hate. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I ever stick, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I ever stick, bro. Yeah.
What's poppin', family? It's your homegirl, Taren Symone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back. I am Miss Caprice, and I have more business on ATL's Next 100, Next Now Weekend Edition. So, let's get into relationships, y'all.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so, sources say.
What they say? Tell me.
Baby.
Woo.
They say Kanye West and Kim are headed towards divorce.
I heard that. I can believe it.
I could. They said that Kanye said he is tired of Kim and her family.
I bet.
And they are about to be done. They said Kim is focused on, being passing the bar exam so that she can be a lawyer in California.
That is so cool to me, though.
When Kanye went on his little presidential run, whatever you want to call it, Kim was like, child, I'm over it. This is just team too much. It is. They say that Kanye has, child, now this the tea that had me like, what? Say what now? Hold on. So they said that Kanye has been in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. At his little farm.
But they said Kanye been booed up with Jeffree Star.
Lies.
Child, I don't know.
Somebody who sat at home and started.
Yeah, that's such lies.
It could be, but let me tell you.
If he was gonna pick somebody, it ain't gonna be Jeffree Star.
I don't know, baby. When I tell you I don't put nothing past
crazy.
nobody, I don't put nothing past nobody.
I don't believe it.
I don't know.
Because if Kanye was really wifing Jeffree Star wouldn't be talking about it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Jeffree Star would be enjoying his life on the low. That's what he would be doing. Like, this is somebody talking to get clout. Because if you really messing with Kanye breaking you off, and you gonna be quiet about it, and you gonna be happy about it.
Jay-Z broke that woman off because we still don't know who she is.
Because she was going
the one with the big head.
With the good head.
Oh, Becky with the good hair. Girl, I thought y'all was talking about with the baby long time ago.
He got where the baby at?
Child, remember they said that Jay-Z and Free.
AJ and Free?
Jay-Z and Free.
But that Free.
Free.
But where the baby at?
They were saying that Free was pregnant.
Oh, well, she ain't no more.
Baby, they said get rid of that thing.
He wouldn't be the first. I mean, he wouldn't be the first. He wouldn't be the first one.
Wouldn't.
Who knows how many babies Drake would have had?
Sorry, you know what? I cannot. I just cannot. So I mean, y'all think they're gonna go? Y'all think they're gonna go through with this divorce?
I don't know. Go ahead with
it. Yeah. No.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they will. Cause I mean,
yeah.
Kanye.
He's irritating.
Sickening.
He's a Gemini. That's what. He's Gemini.
He got things going on that he need to work out.
He does. He ain't been right since his mama died.
He wasn't right before then. I don't think
he wasn't, but it really showed he ain't been right since his mama died.
And then they just not compatible. Like he trying to live this like simple life, I guess.
Is he?
I think so.
I think he say he is, but then he does other things that shows otherwise. Because he always say how simple he want to be, and then he say I'm running for president.
But I mean, honestly, if she gets doing the bar, it might work out in his favor.
Mm-hmm. I like her. I mean, she does. I mean, him is irritating. She's Kim.
I'll never say I like her. But
she's Kim, but I'm gonna
let her like her on her own.
No, I like her running for because her dad was a lawyer, so I like her running for being a lawyer, and I really think at first I thought she was playing, but then when I really see her that she's still like, even aside from these presidential run antics and Trump and stuff, she's still going and freeing people. Like she literally is still doing it.
Yeah, so, I give her that.
So I like that she at least. I think out of her family, I really think out of all of them, I think that she's cool.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, they still, you still. Well,
I will say, at least she trying to do something other than just sit on Instagram.
Right. And take pictures all day and be naked.
I really think she be trying. I really think that she... Yeah. For one, she put her whole family on.
Hello.
And they been on. Since her mama does have some bad management skills, though. Like, you can't...
That's the real mama.
That's the OG. Like, that's...
Ashanti mama tried to fight her for the title.
No. Where's Ashanti at? She done literally put on all her daughters. Everybody except that boy. She's still working on that one.
A boy? Oh, I forgot about Ross.
Everybody forgets about... He should have went to law school. Because it's kind of like, if you're not a girl in a family, ain't really no place for you. He should have just went to law school.
He should have.
He should have. She was good, but he should have went to law school and took and just focused on the business back in. Like they were trying to make a model and stuff. That child wasn't gonna ever be no model.
Well,
now, he used to be
Rob used to be fine, babe.
He was alright.
Yes.
He was nice.
He was. Rob was really cute back in the day.
He was alright. He wasn't no model material.
He got fluffy, and it just wasn't the right type of fluffy.
It wasn't. It was just not. He wasn't confident with it. He just didn't have confidence.
That's amazing though. What? Like to see where he came from.
Yeah.
To see how big he actually got.
And then they let him get with Black China and have a baby with her. Like they let him get got by the streets.
Baby, Black China's super.
Okay.
Black China was like, I'll take a Kardashian.
So guess who else trying to get a divorce? About to get a divorce? Tyrese. So
hell.
So Tyrese and his wife announced that they would be getting divorced after 3 years of marriage.
We don't care. I'm sorry, that's not funny. It's sad.
I mean, we don't, but baby,
it's sad. It's not funny, y'all.
Apparently, the wife Samantha, she filed for a divorce back in September. Child, Tyrese crazy.
He is, but my thing is that he was talking about black families under attack. Now, is she black? I don't know, because that's what some people. Some people were saying,
"Child, she light skinned, white, mixed. I don't know.
I mean, I guess if she mixed, black families under attack, but I didn't know what she didn't look
like me.
She didn't look. Yeah, I mean,
if I can't look at you and tell, I don't know. It's quite questionable. I don't know.
That's why I mean, he just had got some clap back because they was like, okay, black families under attack. Yo, that don't include your family.
He crazy because Tyrese cut her off financially and locked her and their 2-year daughter out of their Georgia home.
As men
He was just crying somebody he ain't had no money. So how you gonna lock her out of something?
Men do that all the time. When men want you and you don't want to stay, they always try to you always see this pettiness. Like that's what's going on with Dre and them.
But listen, he said so. Samantha is requesting $20,000 a month in child support. Okay. And Tyrese said, "Baby, that is unreasonably high because he ain't got no money. He ain't got that."
Well, why?
Let me not talk on Tyrese funds because I ain't got $20,000. So I'm not finna talk about what Tyrese got. But that's a lot of money. I really be trying.
It's really not that much. And where is all his money from? Every Fast and Furious.
That's a lot of money for child support.
I was just gonna say, as parents. Because I want to hear y'all perspective. Because I never really hear parents talk about it. Okay, so y'all feel like 20,000 is a lot?
Not me. I don't because it just depends on what your lifestyle was. Like we can't if we raising our baby.
I'm gonna let her have this.
Like I'm just saying because I kid you not, my bills used to be $10,000 a month. Imagine my husband leaving. I mean, we had 2 houses. We had a house here. We had a house in Indiana, and we had business bills. So imagine my husband saying we getting divorced. That's not even including, our daughters used to go to school $1,000 a month, private school. That's already another $1,000 a month. Imagine him saying we over and I can't give you $20,000 a month. But things cost. So what we got to move to, we have to change our whole life because we ain't working out. So me and my kids have to change our whole lifestyle because you want to act, a fool. I mean,
that's a good perspective.
So it just depends.
That's a good perspective. But when I say we're not even talking spousal support, we're talking child support. Yeah. I do not need $20,000. And Mamie Caprice Clark. Ooh, I just said my whole name. I do not need $20,000 a month for child support. Let me tell you why I don't. Even if I was sending my children to private school, it does not cost $20,000 a month.
Some do though.
I said me.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Some do.
I said me. It does not cost $20,000 a month. Now I can see if it was it does not cost $20,000. It's not going to cost me $20,000 a month to take care of a child. If you are using that money solely for the purpose of the child, I ain't talking about paying my bills or nothing like that. That's something completely different. Child support is for the child. And if I'm talking about what am I doing with $20,000? Yes, I can put some of that money up in savings, but still, I don't need $20,000 a month for a child. This child is still going to eat regardless. You ain't finna eat up $20,000 in groceries. You're still gonna have clothes. I'm not buying you $20,000 worth of clothes a month. You're still going to have life. These are the things that I'm providing for you as a parent. So that's why I'm taking bills out of the equation, because whether I get that money or not, you're still going to need these things. It does not cost $20,000. What you're trying to do is pad your pockets. Okay, and that's how I look at it. You're trying to pad your pockets with this extra money. You're trying to keep up with the lifestyle that you had with that extra money, because it does not take all of that monthly to raise a child. $20,000 for, and I'm not even, okay, I got 2 kids. I got a 12-year-old and the baby finna be 1. That money can carry on to the next month. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that much money for one child for a month.
Well, look at it this way. Okay,
you're talking about a lifestyle. That's your bitch. I mean, that's your issue.
But look at it this way. A lot of times, if you are a parent, a parent and you got millions and millions of dollars, why would you not want your child to have a good lifestyle? Why would you want your child to have a lifestyle contrary to what you live in? So you saying that you can be living millions and millions of dollars and you balling, because he's still gonna be balling. So your child has to live regularly. It's like if the problem is, a lot of times the problem is, it's not that they don't want their child to live that way, it's that they want control. So I really feel like, I don't think this is every woman, but I think like this was his wife. So it's not like it's some baby mama who got knocked up. Right. We were married and we made a vow and we were supposed to stick it out. For whatever reason, it didn't work. So a lot of times what it is about control. Men use money as control. So it's like, okay, I really do want my child to live nice, but I want you to have to ask me for, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Can I have that? So you can't go move on and live your life because I have you on a leash. I have you on control. So it's not about I want $20,000. It's about if I stay at home, if I was a stay-at-home parent with you, I'm still going to be a stay-at-home parent because we wanted to raise our kid with me being home full-time. Okay. So I need stuff, too. I need my bills paid. I need to not be able to work.
Then at this point, you should get a job. Because you're still not getting the point of we're separating child support from spousal support, from alimony, from all of this. At this point, he's talking about child support.
I mean,
My child support should not fund your lifestyle. If the kids should have the best of everything. They should definitely have the best of everything.
How you gonna do that without money?
You can do that with money. It's still not gonna take $20,000 a month.
Sometimes some of these private schools cost. Some of them cost up to $5,000 a month.
He can pay for school.
He can pay for school, but that's what I'm saying. It's still not $20,000. Okay. You just said $5,000. So boom, we got $20,000.
And if your kid got a vegan diet, if you want your kid, you can.
Girl, you doing the most.
No, because I'm telling you, like even my grocery bills are this is different. I mean, we eat red meat like once a month, but for the most part, they don't eat meat. And I like to get organic food. So even if
it still ain't gonna cost $20,000 a month.
But I'm saying this stuff starts adding up. And if you you might want if you wanted to raise your kid, if you went into a marriage and you said I want to raise the kid with you being home full time, because you go get a job, but if you go get a job, who's gonna be watching the kids? You gotta put the kids in after school
pandemic. Get an online job.
I mean, an online boutique. I mean, if he honestly ain't got the money, I think it's all right. But I've heard of people asking for outrageous amounts. I don't think 20 is an outrageous amount. Like Future Baby Mama. Now that's somebody who, girl, I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all were not in a relationship. He got drunk and he slept with you, and then you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he got a stripper pregnant. Now you asking for crazy stuff. Now you need normal. He didn't make no vows to you. Y'all weren't in a relationship. Y'all didn't talk about how y'all raising kids. Y'all weren't married. Y'all didn't. Your kid did not have this lifestyle. These were not prepaid plans. So that's somebody who I look at like, no, you need to sit down.
She asking for too much.
Now I don't feel sympathy for that because y'all didn't. This was not planned. Like this was no plan. So it's not like he left you hanging. You tried to get a dude. You basically tried to get on, and you got him. But you got what you got, and you got to think he got like 13 kids to split with. Like, girl, were you asking for this for your one kid? You got to split it with all the other kids. Why would your kid get more than the other kids? You have to think about this stuff. But it's just in this situation when you married to somebody, I think it's a little different if y'all planned a certain lifestyle. Now, if something happened and it's different, but if y'all planned a certain lifestyle, the kid should not suffer at all because y'all didn't work it out.
Hey. She said what she said. I said what I said.
Because me being like my husband provides for me. Like I'm running my business on the side. And now I'm starting to get up, but I put my life to the side. Like I graduated from college and I stayed home because we had 2 more kids. So it would be great. And then me and him went through a separation. Right. And I had to go through that. I have to ask you for money for a little bit until I I ran off with the savings, but no, it was mine though. It was mine. Right. I was shooting in the gym. I don't care what y'all say. No, you good. But because I know how it feels to be on the other side, and I know like I'm never a greedy person, but I know the bills that we had, and I know what it took to raise my kids. It definitely takes a lot, and I know how they lived, and it was already hard enough for them to go to mom and dad is separated. Now it's like mom and dad separated. I can't go to this school. We can't do this program. I can't go to acting class no more. I can't go here no more just because y'all ain't working out. It's not fair. If you can't afford it, it's one thing. But if you can't afford it, then come through for your kids, because in the long run, that's what your whole life is about, is these kids. And your ex-wife should be able to be comfortable. No, she shouldn't be buying Birkin bags every here and there. She need to find a new man to support that, or get a job. You got, but
she probably don't want to do this, but I mean, these Instagram models get
they do.
The baby is Lil Baby.
I love Jada Waiter. Come through, Jada.
The other one.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she get money too.
She bad, and it's just like you begging him for all his money. First of all, he take care of his son.
Yeah.
And it's just like she want to keep up with the lifestyle, like y'all was saying. But it's just like, girl, you can make money. Like, stop trying to take him to court and beg. She want Jada Waiter spot. She want Jada Waiter.
And you're not finna get it.
And
but both told her, like, girl, have your own.
Have your own, exactly.
Jada was like, he give me stuff because he know I can get it for myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, like come with a plan, and then maybe we all want to win. It's not like we don't want you to win, but
she want to lay down and let him pay for her whole life.
Yeah.
When he just take it, and he do take care of him.
And he does.
And I'm sure he does, and some. I'm sure he does take care of him, and I'm sure he probably.
About her car. But I can't drive my son around. Okay, well, honey, you might have to figure that out.
Okay.
I mean,
hold on, but she ain't got no car.
She don't have a car.
Now, I'm sorry. Why she ain't got no car?
I don't know.
If Jada Waiter walking around with diamond necklaces that he got her.
He not with her.
Right.
But it's still like, she should have.
It was something that happened. Like,
well, get her a new car. Like, don't be out here looking. I'm sorry. If your kid needs to get transportation, sure she don't need no Bentley, but get the girl a car.
Right.
Get
her a little
He should
a little Corolla, Camry, or something.
Your kid should be in a nice car. Get that girl. You know they like.
Here you go. Here you go.
Like,
here you
go. But what did Rick Ross say? Rick Ross said we buy baby mamas Porsches. That's what he said.
Okay, well that's Rick Ross.
But man up.
Here you go.
But I'm saying if Lil Baby got money, it's not about her. It's about, people have to understand, it's about the kid.
Why? A cute little Hyundai.
Thank you. But see, you just took it to a whole. But I'm saying,
how do you think the kid? Because how do you think this kid? How do you think the kid gonna feel that Jada's kid is riding in?
Who the hell cares?
It's about the kid. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that she need to be having a 911 Porsche sports car, but how do you think your kid is gonna feel if
he feel that way anyway when he go to his daddy's house versus his mama's house?
That's why it should never be that feeling. Like, I just think real men step up, and you got to get out your feelings and stop looking like that ain't my girl, and you have to look at what is best for my kid. Like, I'm not saying she needs to have the best, but I just seen real men step up and take care of their exes. It's for the kids. Like, you ain't gotta buy her Birkin bags and all that, but your kid should have. If this kid is living in the best of California, that other kid, that's what you sign up for. You have to stop having kids and not making. That comes to not making families. People got to stop having kids and not making families, because it would be like, I just couldn't imagine me being a kid and my sister is living on the other rich side of town, but because I got the wrong mama, I'm living on the poor side because my daddy got too much pride to pay for me to have a nice car. So my sister gets to drive in a car, but I got to ride in a Hyundai while she riding in a Maybach. That makes no sense. Like, it ain't even about the relationship. You got it. Like, I'm sorry. To me, I just wouldn't, because I wouldn't do it. Like, I would be like, if it's about my kids.
So what if, in that case, should the daddy get full custody?
Yeah.
I guess, like, how does it work? Like,
I mean, I have partial custody, but it's
like, maybe the kid, if it's about the child, right? Have them live with them if you want to share their lifestyle. But
that's what I'm saying. It's complicated, but this is what happens when you keep having kids and you not making families.
Is true. Now, I will agree.
You start getting this, but I can just see how it will affect the kid to see their sibling living a certain lifestyle because they got the wrong mama, and your daddy could afford to get your mama a nice car, but he won't do it because they ain't together no more. It has nothing to do with you. You are not a part of that choice. But because him and your mama couldn't be together no more, you don't get the same life as your sibling. It makes no, like, if all your kids can't afford it, none of them should have it.
Period. And that's on parents.
I'm just saying. Like, that's how, it ain't even, that's why I don't even be thinking about the females. They might be greedy, and you don't have to support that greed, but you should at least support a nice lifestyle for that kid. Now, if they don't do right with it when that kid 18.
Speaking of greedy, y'all, let's segue into greedy.
Okay, let's
go.
The
never-ending saga of Nicole Young and Dr. Dre. Y'all, first of all, let's put Dr. Dre in our prayers. Because, child, Nicole done gave him a damn aneurysm. That man done had a damn stroke, fooling with Renee. Renee, who the hell is Renee? Nicole.
it might be Renee out there. Is somebody we don't know about?
She done gave him, this man done had an aneurysm. Child, and on top of that, why the folks done found out Dr. Dre was in the hospital? Why they done went and damn tried to break in the man's house?
No, they did.
Yes, they did.
See, it's so ghetto.
Right, stop robbing people. So Nicole said, that Dr. Dre has $262 million in cash and Apple stock, and guess what? She said that is more than enough to pay her for this ongoing divorce that they have going on. So let me tell y'all about Nicole, because she is definitely team too much. She's just team too much. Remember, she wanted $20 million a month.
Now that's different. We talking about 20,000. Now this is somebody who wants more than their lifestyle. This is something that's ridiculous.
So they broke it down. You know, they were broken down. Oh, she needs she needs X amount for, you know, phone bill, internet. She need $900 a month for, whatever the hell it was. 9 this for security, for entertainment. So it looked like they came to something.
Okay.
So listen, Dr. Dre said, let me give you a one-time payment of $20 million. Just for now, until this gets, you know what I'm saying? Until we settle this. Let me go ahead and just give you a one-time payment of $20 million, because we still racking up fees while we doing all of this.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm
lawyers
saying?
are expensive.
Guess what Nicole said? Hell to the no. She said, I don't want it. She said she don't want the $20 million. She's not even satisfied with the $20 million.
Day in your life.
Thank you.
Now their kids are grown, so her situation is different. Like, she's not asking for. She's asking strictly for her lifestyle.
She wants to support her life, but my thing, Nicole, baby, take that $20 million and move the hell along. Just move along.
Yeah, $20 million.
Just take the judge. Like, all right.
Right.
Now they would literally drag out divorce.
Yeah, she dragging this out. The $20 million is not even good enough for her.
And you didn't cause this man an aneurysm, like,
child. She didn't look.
Now, how much she say he had in stock?
$262 million in cash and Apple stock. They were married about 24, 25 years.
So she, maybe.
she's entitled to.
She's entitled to something, but she really asking for teams, so she's doing the most.
Really, she should get. Really, you get if she didn't sign a prenup, she would be entitled to half. But she needs to. But since she signed,
right?
She said $20 million a month.
She said $20 million a month. A month.
No, she don't need that a month. She does need a lump settlement, but I think maybe it should be more than $20 million, because if you California laws have
$7 billion.
Yeah,
exactly.
They just being crazy. Like, $20 million is too much a month, but she needs some lump sum, and she need to go like maybe $50 million and go with yourself.
Yeah, honey, you should be grateful. And guess what?
Jeff Bezos' wife can be humble.
Thank you.
And just
but them was different numbers though. Them was different numbers. She was speaking in billions. Bezos' wife.
I'm saying, she could have did that too. She could have asked for $20 million a month. Something like that. But if this lady can walk away from all this.
Exactly. Then, Nicole, you should do the same. You should be grateful for those $20 million that he's just offering you right now. You know, until y'all settle this out. But she said, forget that. I'm gonna keep fighting for what I want.
Yeah,
baby, take that and be grateful. And speaking of grateful, Taren, we gonna try again, baby. We gonna. With Taren, we miss you. Come back.
Yeah, girl. We need your grateful energy up in here, because these girls out here, honey.
Oh, baby. And so we are going to just give a moment of gratefulness, and I'll go ahead and start. Since we've been talking about this, here's my gratefulness. Here's my act of gratefulness. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never have enough.
Amen.
Let me say that again for the Nicoles in the back. Be thankful for what you have, Nicole. You'll end up having more, Nicole. If you concentrate on what you don't have, Nicole, you will never have enough, Nicole.
Poor Nicole.
But
he might have did some things there. That's why I'm just not gonna get him, because you never, like, being with a rapper 24 years, you never know what could happen.
But guess what? She chose to stay. She chose to stay. Whatever happened, she chose, because she was like, I'm gonna drag this out so I can get the coin. And be grateful.
Like they say, all is fair in love and war, I guess.
Yes. What you got?
Here's mine. It is better to dwell on the beautiful things in life than the negative. So kind of similar to what you got. So try to dwell on what's good. I need to do that more, but I try. I try, because you can't you can't do anything sometimes about the negative. I mean, you can, but just dwell on the good things and more good will come. You kind of manifest that with your energy. So if your energy gets dwelling on good things, then you're manifesting good things to come to you. But if your energy is dwelling on negative things, well, you're going to keep running into those negative things. So. And
speaking of negative, let's get into the ghetto. As the ghetto turns, which would be America is you. Y'all are so ghetto.
You know what?
Y'all so ghetto, baby. I'm from Pluto. From here on out, Pluto, baby.
Okay, yes, the saga continues in the Real Husbands and Housewives of the U.S. of A, y'all. First, give it up to Georgia, everybody. Everybody, give it up to us. So,
come on, y'all.
Georgia went blue in the Senate for the first time since '96, I believe. But, yes.
Okay.
Yes, congratulations to Reverend Raphael Warnock.
Come on, C-Pope, stand up.
Okay.
C-Pope, C-Pope, stand up, Savannah, stand up. Hold on. Stand up, Savannah. Come on.
We know where she's from.
Hello.
Okay. But yeah, he spanked Kelly Loeffler, so he did good, and he actually made history being the first black senator from Georgia. Like, I mean, we have black people. We own it, y'all. I knew that star that came, that little Bethlehem star that was here. Our superpowers are activated, y'all. Yes. They right here, but
yes.
So he got first black senator in Georgia, and also first black senator from the South. So he's doing big things.
Awesome.
I didn't realize he was the Reverend of Martin Luther King's church.
Ebenezer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
And of course, John Offset. I mean, yeah, he upset David Perdue.
Hello.
So, beat him. He had a little tougher time. What I found out, my takeaways from that was that white men are really sexist. I said when they vote. Because it should have been similar. Everybody was predicting that it would have been similar, but Kelly Loeffler lost by a lot more than David Perdue, and that just shows that white men, they sexist. I used to think
it's amazing that she even had the views that she had.
Sometimes they be, but it was kind of crazy. I used to think that maybe white women were over exaggerating the sexism thing, because me as a black woman, I mean, I know sexism exists, but I don't even have time to focus on it. I gotta focus too much on being black. Like, I don't even got time to focus on being a woman.
Being a woman, right?
I gotta get past being black. But we have more things that we have to, more hurdles we have to overcome.
Right.
But this just showed me, I'm like, dang, y'all rather pick a black man than a woman? White woman? Like, dang, that's messed up. Yeah. I mean, either way, it might have been other reasons why they didn't go for her, but it looked pretty crazy. Anyway, congratulations. It was good for us, but that was short-lived because what?
The animals have been released.
The Civil War. Okay. What is our third Civil War that we're in the midst of right now?
Yes.
Mega went to the Capitol. And I guess Capital with an O. Black people, whenever they find out something, everybody want to put, it's Capital with an O and not an A.
Right.
Y'all mammies didn't even know that. Quit playing. Like, anytime black people learn something, they get on my nerves. They always got to act like they knew it forever. Like, you just found out that. So quit playing. Because, I mean, I didn't know it. I'm pretty good with, words. But I was like, okay, well, who cares? Like, but anyway, they stormed the Capitol. Did y'all watch the footage?
Baby.
Boom.
I had to get some popcorn. I was excited.
Man falling off the wall.
Girl.
Like,
and if you look at the crowd, it's just like, these are the people. Like, I don't want to say this because I don't want to sound bad.
I don't care, because I'm going to say it.
They just, you got old, 92-year-old senior citizens out there don't have a clue where they at.
Yeah.
People who ain't got no type of dental insurance.
It's purely racism. It just shows people, like, anybody who's still pushing for this at this point is racist.
Pure
It
trash.
has nothing to do with they know with the power, and they're racist, and they want to keep their racist power. So I mean, it was it was interesting to see. I'm glad it happened. Not to say I'm sad that people died, but I'm glad that it was shown to them. I'm glad that the world got to see, because we already knew this, but the world they get to see, because they always talking about, black people, if they just comply,
never be in no man's life.
Never. We would never even be allowed. We wouldn't even be allowed on the block. Like they would have bombed us a block away.
Do you know how many body bags would have been laying in front of that building?
We wouldn't have made it to the building. They literally would have been like, stop.
Yeah.
They sent the National Guard people sitting on the ground.
Yes.
They had clips of the police opening the gates and letting them in.
I saw it.
And then y'all saw they left the black man by himself in the hallway.
Yes.
I said, see, they left the one black officer. He didn't know what was going on. He thought, because they ain't telling about the plan. The other police officers was like, we ain't gonna do nothing. They all that
but
just
shows
shows
you how
black
long
people.
it took them to come.
Because they didn't come. He had to go to them. They stayed up there and they act like they was in talking about stop.
Yes.
So y'all didn't hear.
I didn't watch it because I was like, I'm not gonna watch them attack this man.
They surprisingly they didn't attack. They did not attack him.
They didn't.
He
But all he
them
pulled
off.
out was his little billy club.
I said, why? That's all he had was a billy.
Baby, I would have pulled out the gun like blah 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 blah.
No, but you know what? Why he didn't? Because he was a black man, and he knew if he did, that it wouldn't be the same as if a white man did it. Like, imagine had a black man fire on. Like, even as black police officers, we have to be nervous about shooting white offenders. Like, that's just crazy.
Like, the lady who died,
as she should have. I'm sorry.
I
got it. Hold on. Ashley Babbitt.
Okay, so y'all trying to storm the chambers. And they got the door barricaded, guns drawn, and so they trying to make it seem like the officer was wrong in what he did.
He was.
I saw Sean King post that.
Yeah,
they were not wrong.
He was doing his job. He was protecting these people, and they told y'all weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, and they asked you to leave. They wouldn't have asked us.
And y'all keep trying to storm in his door. So what he do? He took.
He did what he was hired to do.
And had he not shot her, they probably wouldn't have left. That's the only reason why it dispersed, is because somebody got shot.
Somebody got shot, and let me tell you, because the day this happened, my sister-in-law, she was in tears. She was like, "Do you see what's going on?"
I was crying. I was like, "These white people, this white on white crime."
They shot her, and I said, "Let me tell you, girl." I said, "I don't wish death on anybody.
I don't."
I said, "It's sad that she died, but I don't care." And I meant it, and I will say it again. I said she drove. Let's start here. Let's start with Miss Babbitt. First of all, Miss Babbitt, you drove all the way from San Diego. And did y'all watch the racist rant that she was doing?
Oh, yeah.
The whole way that she was driving. She was angry. She was an angry bird, baby. She was an angry bird.
Yeah.
She drove all the way from San Diego, California to Washington, D.C.
Okay.
She had a Trump cape, damn flag around her neck like it was a superpower cape or something for her. So my thing is, it's sad you died. It really is sad you died. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You died on your own accord, because you could have left your behind in San Diego, and you could have just marched around your house with your cape on and been mad, and you could have still been alive, because your husband said he don't even know why the hell you came.
That's what her husband didn't come, and the mother-in-law who had to claim her body, she was like, I don't know why she did this.
They said they don't know, just like it was a lady in Kennesaw.
She got, is that the one who got trampled to death?
She got trampled to death. And guess what? The brother-in-law had to come on the news, and he said the same thing. She went, and it was so funny because I listened to it twice. He said she went to defend her president, her beliefs. The family couldn't even come on because they were so distraught. That's sad. But I'm like, okay, y'all brought this on yourselves. So once again, sorry you died, but do I feel sad about it? No. Do I care? No. Because you brought this on yourself. You know what I did care about? Breonna Taylor sleeping in her bed.
Exactly.
And getting killed. You know what I cared about? George Floyd getting his a knee on his neck. You know what I cared about? Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland. The list can go on and on. Innocent people doing absolutely nothing but living in this ghetto ass world, being black in America. and not having the privilege, because that's all that was.
Yeah, well, but at least we see it because it was privilege. Like you got to see the privilege. The whole world.
No arrest made it.
The whole world.
Not one.
They later on went to make arrests. I think they had to, once that officer died. You got to make arrests because the officer got hit in the head with a fire extinguisher and he ended up dying. So they said he drove to his precinct and once he got there he collapsed.
Now I did feel sad about that.
Yeah,
That's the only one
I feel bad about.
I feel the innocent ones.
Yeah.
The ones who wasn't a part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now that's the only one.
This man getting crushed.
Yeah.
By the mob. And also, did y'all see how these people went home to shave? Like a lot of the men had beards, and so with the mugshots.
Oh yes.
They got clean shaved faces.
The one like that had his foot up on Nancy Pelosi
because all the arrests were made after the fact, because then they was like, okay, well we got to, and then they put out the warrants.
And he's on footage talking about how he stole Nancy.
He had the picture.
Gavel.
He had it on.
Federal.
Yeah, he better be charged federally according. You can't
even take your neighbor mail.
I saw he was charged with taking public property. I said, no, it's not public property. That's federal property.
That is federal property.
Like, how dare you go put your nasty, stinking butt in Nancy Pelosi's? I don't care how you feel about her. How dare you?
Yes. It was so.
He was trying to take hostages.
Yes. Yeah, and then they have a $50,000 award out to find somebody had put pipe bombs at the Democrats' headquarters. So.
These people are domestic terrorists. Let's call it what they are.
Yeah, they're terrorists. These are terrorists.
They are domestic
These are not
terrorists.
citizens. These are terrorists.
They are thugs.
These thugs.
They are, I got so sick of hearing radical. They are radicals.
Yeah, these criminals.
They are criminals. They are straight up criminals. And guess what? Call a spade, because that's exactly what they are.
Oh, yeah.
And did y'all see, because I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne, I love Charlamagne. Charlamagne called them exactly what they are, crackers. He said, he did. He called them crackers.
He don't care.
But you know how he does the donkey of the day? So guess what? He gave the donkey of the day to the government, because guess what? He said the FBI was asking for help in locating these people. And I was like, the FBI, y'all need help? Y'all don't need no help. He was like, look, everybody got a social media page, and you know what Charlamagne did?
He started posting.
Baby, he called out the name. He said, this is Joe, blah, 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 blah. His social media, his name on Facebook is this. And, you don't believe it? Here's a video that he made, saying that I did this, and he just ran down the list of people. I'm like, yeah.
I guess they made 82 arrests though, so I guess they did. So they are going through all the footage, kind of like when they did compared to like the Boston Marathon bombers years ago when they backtracked and went through all the footage, and then they're gonna find everybody. Yeah. But they did make 82 arrests now, as they should, and I think that they are gonna get pressure, but it never should have happened, and they let it happen.
Never.
Trump tweeted about a Black Lives Matter protest saying any rioters, anybody getting minimum 10 years, apply that to your
baby, he loves them. Remember, he got on I love you all.
Patriots.
Matter of fact, he said he called them special people. Yes. Before he did his phony apology, he said these special people go home. Before he later tried to backtrack and do his phony apology.
But you told him to shoot protesters.
Right, on site. Baby, they the protesters. Those are the thugs and gangsters that you said you would be. Remember, he said, I'd be right there with you all. Let's go to the Capitol. And remember, what did Giuliani say? Yeah. Let's fight this with combat.
Yeah, he the night before it happened, he said when the start with the tension was in the streets, he said, see what happened? He said the people are not going to stand for it. They're going to come here and they're not going to stand for it. They're physically going to come and take back the Capitol. He encouraged this. Yes. It happened. Blood is on your hand. Enough blood, as if enough wasn't already on your hands. And y'all saw the warrant he got out now from Iraq for the warrant. Our president got another warrant.
Okay, so y'all know how he's talking about he ain't going to the inauguration.
Nobody was looking for nobody. Right.
Yeah. Because he's trying to flee.
Yeah, we're not going to hear from him anyway. He off of Twitter now. He's banned from Twitter and Facebook. indefinitely now.
But did you see so they
made an account for him? Oh.
They banned his personal one. So he was like, I'm gonna use the President of the United States one, and baby mid tweet blah. You thought was so funny, blah.
And then then people keep on they put up the meme about him making a fake account talking about this is Joseph Barone or John Barone or something talking about, hey y'all, I'm new to Twitter. What y'all been up to?
It's just so America is
horrible.
Embarrassed. I am so
I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed because this is not my I'm American, but this is not this country was never for me.
Clues
so
on me,
I
baby.
am excited. I'm not excited. I'm optimistic now because this is laid out. You see it. The world sees it. Everybody sees it. Like we got caught with our pants down.
Baby.
And they talking about us.
Bad.
Let me read y'all the headline.
Go ahead, please.
Go ahead and read it.
This is a headline from a newspaper in India.
Mm-hmm.
Ku Klux Klan.
Okay.
Don triggers mob and rob bed. Now that's how you write a headline.
Exactly.
Everybody talking about protesters, pro-Trump.
No.
Terrorists.
No.
They're
terrorists.
Yeah.
There's a mob.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. So yeah, things are gonna be different, and I'm excited about that. But before we get out of here, I just want to share a little light since we offered. Rihanna and Jay-Z, they invested in this vegan cookie company called Partake Cookies. It's by a black woman, Denise Woodward. She's the founder of Partake Cookies. She was actually the first woman of color to raise at least $1 million for a food startup. Shout out to Miss Denise Woodward, but she's raised $4.8 million from investors, and over half of her investors are black. So, Jay-Z and Rihanna are a couple of them. It's Kevin Johnson from Black Capital, Seattle Seahawks linebacker, Bobby Wagner, Black Star Fund, John Fraker, and the Circle Up Growth Partners. They all put in, and she's already in Target. I guess she's in 2,700 Target stores.
Look at Whitney. I'm gonna go to work and look.
Yeah, she's in 2,700 Target stores, but this will expand her to Partake Cookies. But this will expand her to 5,000 Target stores by the end of 2021.
Come on, ma'am.
Yes, but she said that she chose black investors because she thought she believes that it's important to bring black dollars to the community, and she wanted people who shared this vision to invest with her. And apparently she's also in Wegmans, Sprout, Whole Foods, Rallies, I guess, and Fresh Market. But she said, I sold cookies out of my car up and down the street in New York every single day. I drove to natural food stores and did demos every single day. There's so much of a longer grind. She says, I say that to say that if I can figure this out, then you can get there. Anyone can.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Denise Woodward and Partake Cookies and Rihanna and Jay-Z. They all getting their coins. And speaking of coins, I don't know if any of you guys are investors, but if y'all not, Bitcoin, I don't know if y'all do Bitcoin. I have some Bitcoin. I got some 2018, so I'm excited.
Bitcoin is on the come up,
girl. Finally, like Bitcoin hit 42,000 today. So it's worth $42,000.
Yeah.
So I'm, next week I'm gonna have to do a whole thing on Bitcoin because in Tesla I also have one Tesla. I'm so sad I didn't buy one. I didn't only bought one Tesla.
Right.
I got one Tesla when it was $350, and that mug is almost at $900. So I wish I'd have bought one.
Yes.
Bitcoin, it's gonna be where the future is going.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are hesitant because it's a completely new thing. It's like not bank regulated. It's completely new way of using currency.
Yeah.
But you can see that money is dissipating.
Yes.
And I mean, even in the Bible it say we're gonna have a one world currency, and I will bet on Jesus every time. If God say something, that's what I'm gonna put my dollar on what God say. So Coinbase and doing this is kind of like a one world currency. So if y'all not familiar with Bitcoin, find out about it.
I'm gonna look into it because Facebook been talking about it.
It's been around for a while.
My husband put me on. That's one thing about my husband. He is good with them coins, boy.
Yeah.
He might get on my nerves, but baby, he gonna make sure girls stay together.
We definitely do our investments.
But yeah, he told me about it years ago, and I learned how to do all the transactional stuff. I learned how to get on Coinbase, get a Ledger wallet, and trade and do all that. So our thing grew. Like first we put money in and it went down, and I was sad. I said, well, we're gonna ride this out. I said, this is gonna be our grandkids' money. I said, we're gonna leave it in here. At least our grandkids will be rich. If it's not gonna make us rich, our grandkids will be rich. But it's looking like I might get rich in this lifetime, y'all. So we'll see.
So what do you do with it?
The more people are starting to take it, it's a form of currency. So you're gonna use it like cash. Eventually, you're gonna buy stuff with it. You can be able to buy houses. It's still new, so you can't buy a lot of things with it yet, but it's growing fast, and this is where it's going.
Look on those Forex trades, like how you see people trading and stuff.
And the good thing about it is that with the stock market, you got to have enough money to buy a full stock. So when I got Tesla, it was $350. Now I would have to have $900 to put in to get a stock of Tesla, and you can't buy partial stock. With Bitcoin, you can get in at $5, $20. So you don't have to have the whole $40,000.
Do stash. Do you have the stash?
I use Robin. I don't buy it with Robinhood. I use Coinbase. I buy it with Coinbase because I have a Coinbase account. But Robinhood, I think you can buy some on Robinhood.
Yeah.
See, I'm having a whole investment thing.
Girl, that's what I'm saying.
Next week is investment week.
Yeah, put the stash app on.
But anyway, what y'all, I guess we done
had a
show, y'all.
We had a good show.
We done had a
Happy
show.
New Year to y'all.
Yeah, so what y'all doing today before we out of here?
What am I doing? Oh, you know what? I have a drive-through baby shower to attend.
Okay, come through drive-through baby shower. That's what I'm talking about.
Drive-through baby shower, and then I'm going home and do I ain't gonna say I'm not doing absolutely not. I'm reading.
Okay, cool. Today I'm gonna pick up my cake for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. What's the cake company I got from Caprice? What's
Cammy Cakes.
Cammy Cakes. Yeah, I like. She's nice. I'm gonna pick up my cake today. My daughter will be 17 tomorrow. I'm almost raised a full-grown child.
Yes,
y'all.
Lord.
I'm so excited. Yes, but that's what I'll be doing.
What you got going on with
today?
Yes.
I don't know. Lame. I'm gonna go home, do my puzzle. I've been puzzling.
I saw you post that.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, that's good.
I've never thought I would be obsessed with doing something.
Right.
It's therapeutic in a way.
Right.
That's good.
I put my music on and I just sit with these 1,000 pieces and I just but I'm gonna clean up and wash my hair.
That's what's up.
Good. That sounds like a good day.
It's cold outside. What am I gonna do?
Okay. True.
Well, thanks for listening to
you.
Next Now Weekends, ATL's Next 100 on IBNX Radio.
Y'all better tune in tomorrow for Holy Vibes, y'all. We will be back in the building 10 to 12.
Thanks for listening, y'all. Check me out, Official Latoria Gonzalez.
Mr.
Bye.
Caprice. Peace out.